as a tribute to the goddess. I also request Dr. Shalini ma'am and Dr. Anka to chant the Saraswati Vandana. Mike. Yes. शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे कमल पे विराजे हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे मन से हमारे मिटा दे अंधेरे हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ मुनियों ने समझी गुनियों ने जानी वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी मुनियों ने समझी गुनियों ने जानी वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी हम भी तो समझे हम भी तो जाने विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ
May I have your attention, please? I'm sorry to interrupt the program, but we are live streaming this program now, and I have sent the link to the ISA Moradabad. You can send it to your friends and others. This is being now telecast worldwide. Please check your WhatsApp. The link has been sent.
सरस्वती जी का आगमन हुआ, हमारा तब कुसुम मधुर वातावरण हुआ, आप सबके आने से हृदय हमारा पुलकित हुआ. Now I request our executive member Dr. Ila ma'am to welcome and present a memento to our chief guest Dr. Venkat Giri. So. So I request our executive member, Dr. Ila ma'am, to welcome and present a memento to our chief guest, Dr. Venkat Giri sir. Now welcome and present a memento to our IMA president, Dr. Babita ma'am. Present a memento to our founder president, Dr. P. Kumar sir.
चलो पता लग रहा टेलीकास्ट हो रहा है आपके घर वालों को लिंक भेज दो देगा आपको
Now I'm present a memento to our Dr. Mohit Tandon sir. And present a memento to our Secretary Dr. Kishan Vashni sir. With these words, which very well define the charismatic personality of our founder president Dr. P. Kumar sir, Dean of TMU Medical College, I invite him for his welcome address. मिलेंगी परिंदों को मंजिल ये उनके पर बोलते हैं रहते हैं कुछ लोग खामोश लेकिन उनके हुनर बोलते हैं. Now I hand over mic to Dr. P. Kumar.
Respected Dr. Venkat Giri, our chief guest, Dr. Babita Gupta, Dr. Mohit, Dr. Kishan, my peers, Dr. R.B. Singh, Dr. Chabla, K.P. Babu, in fact, all of you. Now I feel like I'm part of a family of this, and we have named it SAM, Society of Anesthesiology Moradabad. It's a good name. So it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure that we were making these efforts since last almost 5 months. And I welcome Dr. Venkat Giri. I'm always daily seeing him continuously on the Facebook because he's always moving throughout India. So a high flyer we have, but excellent person as a man. In fact, we in Indian Society of Anesthesiology National, although I was involved at various levels, but I was never entering into directly into it because of certain reasons. But this Dr. Venkat Giri is different altogether. A thorough gentleman, actual worker, and doing a lot. He's not speaking too much, but he's doing a lot. He has done his MBBS and then MD from Kerala only, and then he has done his MBA as well as he was awarded FICA, Fellow of Indian College of Anesthesiology. He's working as secretary and into ISA, like chairman and member of so many working committees. So I welcome Dr. Venkat Giri because you have taken all the pains. In fact, his program was to go to Haldwani, but he stayed back because of us, and he started since probably 5 in the morning, sir. And so many, he has to change so many flights, and then his journey again will be going to Haldwani. Thank you again, Dr. Babita Gupta, our IMA president. I'm happy, and Dr. Mohit Gupta, you are here. Our intention, because we have we are indebted to you because we have given our official address as IMA building. And since this program, our intention is for public awareness and for this community of anesthesia and doctors at large. So we will be needing your cooperation. We'd like to work with you continuously and throughout. Please help us. Thank you very much. I welcome both of you. Kishan, Kishan, I selected Kishan. I was on lookout for a young fellow when I was told by Bhaskar. No, not Bhaskar. That Secretary Bharat Bhushan. Please start this association. So I was not knowing any one of you, and I was on lookout for a young person who is dynamic. And I saw his name in that Meerut LLRM group, and he was very active. So in fact, I had to force him to become secretary, and I'm so happy. All this is looking very impressive today. We are meeting. Thank you, Kishan. And sometimes, even if sometimes while working, we can be very firm. So don't mind me. But my intention is that you should be prepared for the leadership. All of you. In fact, my aim is that you all should be prepared for this leadership. And all of you, my peers, Dr. R.B. Singh, I'm knowing R.B. Singh sir since a very long time. When I was in Jamnagar Medical College, and a Society of Hypertension was formed by Dr. Bajpayee, who was my neighbor professor and a very good friend. And at that time, I was also at that time started this Society of Hypertension. So because I belong to this area, and Moradabad, I saw the name and Dr. R.B. Singh, I was so happy. Someone from Moradabad and UP is active. So when I came here, within 2 days we met. There was some program from Slovakia. Someone came, and my senior friends. I'm so happy to work with you. We'll be learning so many things from you, and all of you, my dear youngsters. Ashima, she was my student, and she she has seen so many conferences in Jamnagar also, and many of you are very active. Dr. Pallavi, Shalini, well, all of you, I'm so much thankful to you and greet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I invite our chief guest, Dr. Venkat Giri, sir, to say a few words regarding inauguration of our city branch, SAM, and the installation of the executive member.
President, I should say, elect. Castilla install is the president elected, then he becomes the president. Dr. P. Kumar, Secretary-elect Dr. Kishan, IMA President, dignitaries and as President of ISA Uttarakhand, Dr. Jite, and all colleagues. Good evening to you all. It was Dr. Kumar who was telling me that he came to know that I am coming to Haldwani for the CME. That day he started, say, why can't you come and our TMU, come and visit our TMU. I also inaugurate this new branch because he has asked me about this branch around, I think, 4 or 5 months back. After the last, not 4 months, I think 3 months back. In November, he called me and told that because that time we finished our executive meeting in the national conference. So the branch should be approved in the executive meeting. Then only we can form the branch. So the last meeting was on 7th of this month in Bangalore, and that officially approved this Moradabad city branch, and that comes into existence from that date, but officially being inaugurated today. It was his persistence to have a branch here and get the people together and do a branch here. It is, if I'm right, 174th branch of ISA. We have ours is a three-tier system: national, city, and state and city. We have state branches in 25 states, except 2 or 3 states in northeastern or in Jammu, or other states have branches. City branches which come under the state branch, but there are few which are directly under the national. The main idea is to have the anesthetists together, one thing, and also to improve our academic activity. So if you are together, we can do. It's like even industry and all, you see the collective bargaining, if you see the management and all, because one single man cannot do anything. But if you are all together, it is a betterment for everything. Even our, if you have anything against our professional colleague or by the patient or somebody gives anything, we can have that, because single man cannot. And if there is some problem also, we can join together and others can come and help that. If you do not know each other in a big city, who will come to help some problem, others will not. So if you are together, it will help in that. And further, the basic thing is now a membership is the required. Many people ask me why, what I am getting from doing a membership of ISA. It's not what I get, what I give to society or what I give my society. As per the MCA Act, it is compulsory that every specialist should become a member of the specialist organization. That is a compulsory. That is the MCA Act. So if you are not there, if somebody gives, he is not a member of the organization, they can question you. This is the ISA Act. But nobody does that. Second thing is for our goodness together. And members, what benefit you get? You get a lot of benefits. You can present papers in the conferences. Others cannot present in ISA meetings. Only a member of ISA can present a paper. You can apply for a lot of scholarships. PGs can apply for a lot of competitions and scholarships. There are a lot of scholarships are coming. But people are not seeing. It is all put up in our website. See, there is 4 people from Telangana are going to attend American Society of Anesthesiologists Congress in the month of October, fully sponsored by the World Federation. There is conference in Beijing, AARS, that Oscillation Congress. For that, there are sponsorship that is given only to the members of the ISA. That means world, this oscillation, all the member societies members. You have SAR Congress. There is a sponsorship that. You have fellowships running in India and abroad under WFSA. Only a member of a society can apply for that. If you want pain fellowship, it is there in Virinchi in Hyderabad, and if you have regional anesthesia fellowship, it is there in Coimbatore Ganga Hospital. You have critical care fellowship in Vellore. You have pediatric anesthesia fellowship in Mumbai. You have cardiac or thoracic anesthesia fellowship in Gangaram, cardiac anesthesia fellowship in Narayana Hospital, Bangalore. There are many fellowships which a ISA member can apply, and you can get into that. It is not paid, it is all free because you get stipend also. PGs also have a fellowship. Now the Neon company has come out and sponsored for the fellowships. Every year 10 PGs are being given fellowship in India in a hospital or institute of excellence within India. It's a fully paid fellowship, and we conduct a written test during our conference on 27th morning, and the top rankers are given the choice to go to the institute of their choice, fully paid by the society. This only a member of ISA gets, others cannot. That's why you have to. Then there are a lot of competitions during the national conference and presentations. A member can apply. New awards are being come now. From this year onward, the Young Talent Award, that is the paper presented by a young anesthetist within 10 years of his PG or within 40 years of age. One new, it is given from Dr. P. Chandra, who was a former professor of BHU. He has given money for that. You have Tianja Award, travel grant. You have Jaipur Award for 3 different categories. You have Ishnarani Award. All this can be. The applicant should be ISA members, PGs, others can become a member. You have your own right to elect your own leaders. It is done by now. The earlier people are, as Dr. Kumar was telling, that earlier some people were, it is not that. Now everything is open. Now we have made that. All things are in the website. You can click. It is in the tip of your finger. You can find out what is going on, how many fellowships, what are going on, nothing. Everything when it comes to my office, it is put up in the website and anybody can apply. The election also like that, your data you can see in that, you can update yourself and do that. and others cannot do that. They cannot hide that. Earlier they were telling, I have sent the cover was not open. Nothing. You do it yourself, you will be updated yourself, and you can become a voting member. Only a active life member, that means your mobile and email should be registered. We have the online elections. If you have not participated, everything is online, because November 1st to 5th, anybody, all active members can log in and vote for and elect your future leaders. It is not. Earlier it was during the conference time in the venue-based elections. So people of that area were becoming. Now it is not that. For the society having more than 25,000 members, 600 members were electing their leaders. Now the last year we have around now 13,000 active life members, because PGs cannot become office bearer or voting members. The others are, we have 18,000. Out of that 13,000 members, we have their data. Other 6,000 members, we do not have their data. Maybe some are not in India, some have gone out, some have not updated, some have expired. We do not know that. All these people, out of them, more than 50% have voted last year. That's good voting. So I request you visit our website, see what is happening, and you can always see that and participate in that. Come for our conferences. You can also have we sponsor 6 PG assemblies in a year, paying 1.5 lakhs from the society to the organizing zonal PG assemblies for 2 days to prepare the PGs for the exams. This year already Central Zone was conducted in Lucknow and South Zone in Kerala. Now the next East Zone will be in Bhubaneswar, North East Zone in Meghalaya, and West and Central North Zone are yet to decide where they have to conduct. These are all sponsored by ISA and to give the benefit to the PGs. We have the 10 CMEs, not PG, CMEs sponsored by ISA. Tomorrow, that's what Halbani is the ISA sponsoring me. We give rupees 10 lakhs for them, 1 lakh, 10 CMEs in a year to them to conduct the CME from ISA funds. These are things which we do from ISA, and that's what what we do. And our journal. Journal is also given to all the members if you ask it. People do not ask for it, because earlier we had lost a lot of money or burnt our fingers. We have gone to loss because we were printing more than 15 or 16,000 journals to all the members and posting. It was not going. When we went on, we found that it was not being delivered. People have not changed their address. When they joined the PG, they have given. Afterwards, they have not changed. It was just going. Now we have made in such a way that this will be given only to the people who ask for it and update their address. Every year in the month of July, August, September, you have to log into our ASA website, update your address. And whether you want online or print journal, you ask for it, it will supply. Hardly 2,000 people ask for the print journal, because many people they ask for online journal, because nowadays people also say that we don't require this thing, because it is all, you can see it in any, you are in mobile or this thing itself. So that's why. So if you want that, but people do not see it. And even today also somebody asked me that I am not getting the other, what should I do? You see the website, because I can't spoon feed everything. I know that. I told you, go to the website, see that there is one face mask. To the right of the face mask, there is written that IJA. Click that, you will know that. If I tell everything, I can't. I know that. I don't. Let him also see that and find that out. You will get the journal. We are not telling they are not giving. These are the few things. And the more important is our family benevolent fund. I do not know whether anyone of our members. Family benevolent fund is like a social security scheme. Of many societies have this, and even IMA also has social security. We contribute rupees 3,000 per death of a colleague who is a member of this thing, and that is given to the family of the member after his death. So this is the thing. We should promote more members to join that, so that our colleagues better. Because we should not think it is to be given in the old age. It is for the younger age, because old age we might have earned and our children are settled and all. We should know. Younger age deaths are many. In that time, the family or children may be doing a medical anything. They may not be having the money in hand to complete the education or anything. They need help. I may have money, but he may not. Somebody else needs. It is hardly 300 people. We should all connect it together a good amount. Now we are giving 5 lakhs. Yesterday only, today, Dr. Commissioner of Andhra Pradesh, we gave 4.71 lakhs. Yesterday, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka past president, Dr. Prakash Appai expired yesterday. He is a member of family benevolent. He was still working in, and he had a MI and expired. Family will get a check of rupees 4.7 lakhs within a week. because they may need this money because he is not retired from this thing, still working. Children may be that time. That's not after 7 years. We are not. We may be settled and children may be. We should not think that what I get, what I give is more important. What we give to others. So join this scheme also and promote more members. And with this view, I congratulate Professor Kumar for taking this job of President of ISA Moradabad City Branch. With this, he was earlier given the Professor Venkatrav oration, most coveted oration of ISA National. And today I have the honor of giving that. At that time, I was the secretary, but there was a typography I did not. Now I remember to bring that also, calling him as the president. I wish to present that certificate also to Dr. Kumar. Sir, please come. We will install you with the medallion of the president of. Now with this you are installed as the president. This is the constitution and the rule book of ISA. For any country, any time you can refer and see that. Have this. That is like Bhagavad Gita verse and you can this is your certificate which is long due with you. It's not that I'm very happy that I could present this certificate. Now you can give it a
Friends, anesthesia, we are all anesthesiologists, we know. We have progressed. I remember my own residency days when we were giving open ether, simple boils machine. In fact, before that also, the statist used to be a part of surgery team. There was no anesthesia department. But anyway, we have moved out of that. We have come out of operation theatre because so many inhalation anesthetics, intravenous and other things, advanced technology. We are using computer and everything, monitor. So this has brought us, and this hand in this anesthesia was definitely because of the advent of anesthesia. The surgery was possible. Heart surgery was possible because anesthesia was possible. Neuro, pediatric, so many means now, and not only that. I remember we were part of that movement. We were having good teachers at that time. They were telling us, like, you have to become one of the best anesthesiologists of your society. So our teacher, he used to make us take the oaths. I will be just working for the safety of the patients and always cooperating with the surgeons and the patients. So this oath we had to take, and probably I was also continuing the same tradition with my students. So we came out. I remember in BHU we started pain clinic with for 3-4 years it took. Then we thought of starting Indian Society for the Study of Pain, me and Dr. Rastogi. And then I started painless labor there also. Then ICU started coming. Previously we were reluctant, anesthetists were reluctant for ICU. But in last 10 years again, now we are seriously doing it. So I remember I set up an ICU in 2-3 colleges later on. CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, because I remember as a professor of anesthesia, we were having this NABH in Gujarat, all the colleges and even PHCs. So the code blue team, CPR team, and we made a very good team. And every Wednesday, 3 to 4, I was training. We had a good team of anesthesia. We were training so many students, interns, nurses, paramedicals. Then we started going out, fire persons, policemen, clerks, to various cities we were going with them. In fact, then one of my professor N.P. Singh from Delhi, he told me to write a book in Gujarati on cardiopulmonary resuscitation. So first book I wrote was in Gujarati language, which I learned within 1 or 2 years, because I went from Delhi and I was not knowing Gujarati, but it was compulsory that officers coming from outside, they have to learn Gujarati. So it was new, and I took advantage of that. I wrote a small booklet. It was very popular with this art, this transport people. So they were always giving it to after the license was given for the road traffic. So from those stages we have come out of anesthesia. We were so much busy in pain clinic. I remember must have treated every day 6 to 10 minimum, and continued for almost 30 years. So number is large. Patients were recognizing directly now. So from operation theater behind the scene, we came out into the open because of this ICU, because of this cardiopulmonary resuscitation, which when we were giving training to the people outside, to general public at large. So, and we were definitely technological savvy, knowledge of computers and everything that helped us. Advancements started. So I enjoyed, because I feel I was part of that all, which was coming from that stage of open ether up to this stage still. And we are using it now. You can see Professor Jite, this program is being live streamed and it will be visible on YouTube also. So we are very much adept on all these things. Now our aim, one thing, I was talking of technology. I remember saying it long back. Nowadays, this age of technology, patients, even we doctors, start thinking this technology will cure the patient. Sorry, we also felt after some time, no, it's not like that. Technology will help us in diagnosis and treatment, but it's not the cure. So this we must remove from our mind. Then here, this society we have formed to organize various academic programs and anesthesia, about about pain relief clinics, services which we are giving. In that, because we have this meeting, so I propose, because 16th of October is our anesthesia day, so let us have a public awareness program. Madam Babita Gupta, Dr. Mohit Tandon is there. So we will try to have a sort of rally and then public awareness programs and some things. So with your help, so we will approach the public as well as doctor community at large of this. Dr. Kishan, should we take this? Yes. No? And then Dr. Jite, professor of anesthesia, TMU, he is our editor of this. There is online journal we have started, and our local news, our national news of ISA and patient-related or research-related materials. We will be publishing in time. Now we'll start working on it. The motive of our society although I formed so many of city branches, national branches, and zonal branches in India, in ISA, SSP, but after some time I was seeing when it was going big, so associations, they have a lot of dissociations. So at that time, I was already 15, 10 years, society was established. I was silently coming out of it. But remember this is an association. So let us not have a dissociation. Uh, Second thing is, we all will be working as a team with consent and not with this dissent. There are two words, opposite meaning. They can rhyme well. Then another thing is my aim, as I said, Kishan, all of you. We will be. I am here for a short time. Very soon, I'll be out of this services. In the sense, after 70 years, we are not allowed. So that time is very near. So by the time you all take over this thing fully, so that you are all ready to take over, then we have so many good seniors with us. They will all guide us. Last time in meeting, I remember Dr. Smita Gupta rightly pointed out that we should have more stress on our academics. So of course, when we are enjoying our companies, I was as a professor in COPA course many times when anesthesiologist some problem was there during operations. So aware, and this society is one of the.
Now I invite IMA President Dr. Vita Lam to say regarding inauguration of our city branch.
Very good evening to all of you. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Venkat Kri, Founder President Dr. P. Kumar, Secretary Dr. K.P. Vashne, Secretary IMA Dr. Mohit Tandon, dignitaries of the dais, K.P. Vashne and Dr. Pallavi Alu, for inviting me to be part of this special occasion. My heartiest congratulations to all of you on leadership rates and all the best to new team. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
ISA Moradabad.
Thank you. Thanks, Dr. P. Kumar, sir, President, Society of Nassau, for inviting me and to be at this occasion on the installation ceremony of this prestigious society. The members, all the for such a nice society with a very decent motive. And of course, this branch, Society of comes under ISA Moradabad. So I take liberty that whenever you come for whenever you form a meeting I humbly request President Sir, you please inform so that any clash of meeting of the anesthesia society and meetings at or the GBMs of parent institution organization IMA. And besides that, as the sir said, very nice platform for the leadership, because a simpler society, say of 30, 40 or whatever the figures are, but then less than 50 as I'm saying, is a very nice platform. Don't think that two people are forming the society. They can never be there. Because I'm seeing more of the youngsters down here who may form a very good platform, and they may come up for as a face of IMA. So with those words, I end my words. Thank you so much.
Now I invite Secretary of our society, Dr. Kishan Vashni sir, to present the minutes of last meeting and secretary report and about the details of accounts.
Thank you, Dr. Garima. On behalf of Secretary of this branch, I welcome you all and my respected seniors as well as juniors. Thank you for coming. General Body Resolution proposed in Society of Anesthesiologists, Moradabad City Branch, ISA meeting, which was held on 15th December 2017, Mans Road Paradise Hotel at 7:45 p.m. Following resolution were undertaken in the meeting of proposed Society of Anesthesiologists, Moradabad branch. The proposal to form a new branch of Society of Anesthesiologists, Moradabad was proposed. It was decided to apply to a ISC secretary along with a fee of 2,000. Proposal was Dr. P. Kumar and seconded by Dr. G.S. Gite. The governing council was formed consisting of the following member: President Dr. Pramod Kumar, Vice President Dr. Nijaman, Secretary Dr. Kishan Pal, myself, Joint Secretary Dr. Ila Shah, Treasurer Dr. Rangit Pandey, and Editor Newsletter Dr. G.S. Gite. The proposed Society of Anesthesiologists Moradabad City Branch of ISA will function as per Constitution and give lines of ISA National. Passed. Proposer Dr. P. Kumar and Dr. Kishan Pal. The amount of 200 will be collected from each member of the city branch towards branch membership application fee to ISA and other initial expenses. That is passed by Dr. P. Kumar and Dr. Nijaman. Society will be registered for needful government requirement, bank accounts, PAN number, etc. as necessary by Secretary, myself, and Treasurer Dr. Rangit Pandey. The President, Secretary, and Treasurer of Society of Anesthesiologists Moradabad City Branch will be managing the bank account and will be authorized signatories for official transactions. Passed by Dr. P. Kumar and Dr. Gite. Official address of the branch, care of Secretary of the Society of Anesthesiologists, that is myself, there is IMA office, Moradabad, that is passed by myself and second by Dr. P. Kumar. Meeting was concluded after vote of thanks by Dr. Pramod Kumar. Executive Committee meeting, which were held on 5th April 2018 in Sai Hospital. I am really thankful to Dr. Upmanyu, जिन्होंने सारा मैनेज किया. That is between 4 to 5 p.m. Proposed agenda for the first executive meeting was minutes of GBM of 15 December 17 by Secretary. Proposal for the official inauguration of the city branch on 20th April, that is today, 6 p.m. Moradabad Club initially, by replaced by Amara Hotel later. The guest will be the facilitated and dinner for all members. No TADA is possible to any guest. Only ISA life member and city branch registered member will be invited, including those who have applied ISA National for life member with fee. Confirm sponsorship by neon persons, any other through Dr. Garima Karthike, else contributory functions. Decide about sequence of events during inauguration, welcome dignitaries, secretary reports of GBM on 15 December and executive meeting on 5th April. Presentation of mementos, President City Branch address, GBM guest speeches, President UP, Dr. Venkatgiri, Secretary UP, Secretary National, vote for thanks by Dr. Gite. Mandatory basic membership of 2,000 for all members for registration, banner, banquet, mementos, media coverage, all that. Nomination of Vice President in lieu of Dr. Nijaman because he left the Moradabad. Now he is working in Mathura. So in place of Dr. Nijaman, with the permission of all members, we select Dr. Smita Gupta as a Vice President. And any other proposal with the permission of chairs. And then last in the Board of Things. This was our third meeting. Initially, we were connected in Mansoor Paradise, December 2017. Second meeting in Sai Hospital, April, and third meeting this week. Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Doctor,
I welcome CMO Moradabad ma'am to grace the podium.
because Dr. Seema, sorry,
Dr. Smita.
Because one post of executive member now is. I request among the seniors, we want one of you seniors to be proposed for nominated executive member. आप तीनों चारों में से कोई ठीक है कृष्णा बाबू आप दोनों का प्रपोजल so now this thing is complete. Thank you.
Now I request our executive member Dr. P.S. Thomas sir, welcome and present a memento to our guest of honor Dr. Agnihotri, CMO of Moradabad.
किसको पता होगा मुझे बोलना पड़ेगा फुल नेम क्या है
Now I invite our Dr. Agnihotri ma'am to say a few words regarding our inauguration of our city branch.
सभी को ये सोसाइटी आपके आज ही फॉर्म हो रही है ना ये मतलब बिल्कुल क्या कहें कि यूनिट वाली स्टेज में है ना तो उसमें सभी लोगों को बहुत बहुत ब्लेसिंग्स मेरी तरफ से कि आप लोग मंथली मीटिंग्स करते रहें और नई जो भी आपको जानकारी मिल रही है उसके हिसाब से आप लोग बहुत ही अच्छे एनेस्थेटिस्ट की तरह यहाँ पर मुरादाबाद में नाम
Now I invite our senior anesthesiologist Dr. G.S. Jite sir, Professor Anesthesia Department TMU for his vote of thanks.
Now, all the executives, all the executives,
All the executive members.
Dr. Smita, Dr. Garima, Dr. Pallavi Ahluwalia.
we will have you are officially
Hello. Dr. Smita Gupta, Dr. Garima Garg, Dr. Pallavi Ahluwalia, Dr. Ashma Malhotra, Dr. Upmanyu Singh, Dr. Garima Singh, Dr. Pankaj Bundela, Dr. Shalini Jain, Dr. Pramad Varshney, Dr. N.K. Chhabra, Dr. Ila Shah, Dr. Rangit Pandey, Dr. Geeta.
At the outset, let me offer my felicitations to the newly installed team of ISA Moradabad on behalf of the society, ISA Society Uttarakhand. Please give them a big round of applause. I think I can propose the vote of thanks.
yes, yes.
It is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks for today evening. Dr. Vinita Agnihotri, CMO, Dr. Bhavita Gupta, IMA President, Dr. Mohit Tandon, IMA Secretary. On behalf of all of you and all the dignitaries on the dais, I thank Dr. Venkat Giri from the bottom of my heart. He could be here. It's a great privilege for a small town society to host a national figure. Please give him a big round of applause so that we can show our thanks to him. We are also grateful to other people who have made this society possible. To name Dr. A.S. Kotiwal, sir, who has kindly given a grant of 35,000 to the new society which we can put into use. Our friends from Neon who have sponsored this function, lovely function tonight for an initial inaugural function and the dinner. And I also thank Dr. Babita Gupta, President IMA, and Dr. Mohit Tandon, Secretary IMA, for being with us and standing by us. Please enjoy your evening and congratulate the new office bearers. Thank you so much. Good night.
This is the outcome for our secretary for the action to have this and conduct the meetings. And from ISA National, this is for secretary. This is the question from ISA National, ISA type. Secretary. And also for Uttarakhand President, I will give it here only in this function. And thank you for inviting me for this function. I also belong to a small branch with less than your number. My branch has hardly 10 or 12 members. Not, it's a very small branch. I belong to small headquarters. I started the branch with the 10 members taking go. Now it has grown to only 12 members. That time it was 10 members for forming a branch. Now it is 20.
Last but not the least, I would like to thank our sponsors Neon and all the guests present tonight for gracing the occasion. Everybody is now invited for fellowship and dinner. Thank you.